Sorry to disturb your conversations, but so I'm Jewel. This is my sister Nika. We're gonna give a short speech for the bride and and the groom, but more for the bride. Sorry, Austin. All right. So, good evening, everyone. Anna Marie. So we feel incredibly honored to stand here today to speak about someone who means so much to all of us, someone we have had the privilege of calling a friend, not just a friend, but best friend, a sister, and who from this day forward begins a beautiful new chapter as Austin's wife. We've known Anna Marie since our elementary days, but we've never really been friends until high school. It all started in eighth grade. We clicked and we were inseparable ever since. We became the triplets. Because so my sister and I are twins, and she always go with us, so we're the triplets. So we never share the same blood, but to us, she'll always be a part of our family.
Hi. So if we have to describe Anna Marie, or some of us call her Mamba Licious, in just a few words, we'd say she's the most hardworking, selfless, and unshakably genuine person we know. We've seen her don multiple side hustles just to be able to relieve her family from paying for her college education. We've witnessed how she moved mountains for her family, and there's a certain kind of magic in people who do everything for their family, not for recognition, but simply because it's who they are. Never selfish, never expecting something in return, and never unkind. Wait. And through it all, she remained incredibly grounded. Anna Marie, coming here, you've mentioned.
Go, sis. You can do it.
You've mentioned how much your friends have accomplished so much in their lives, and asking yourself what you've accomplished now that you're in this stage in your life. And I just want to say that you have accomplished so much, and we're very, very proud of you. You've always compared yourself to us, but then I want you to know that we're really, really proud of you, because we've seen you, all the hard work that you've done and all the hardships that you've been through. And I'm so happy that you're here right now and you've met Austin. I know you're married.
Yes.
Wait. I'm so sorry, guys. Uh, Jewel, can you finish?
Sure. So tonight, as you build the next chapter of your life with Austin, may your life be filled with the same love, selflessness, and quiet strength that we, your sisters, have witnessed. Here's to a lifetime of shared dreams, late night laughs, and endless support. Here's to love in its purest form. Congratulations, Anna Marie and Austin. We love you both. Yay. All right. To the best man, we hope you make others cry too.
Before the best man comes up, I would just like to say a few things to my son Austin. He does ignore me like all normal. But Austin, I just want to say thank you. I'm so proud of you. I've seen you growing up since, we taught T-ball. I coached you through the years. We talked baseball all the time. And if you ever needed to know a player, stat, what he's played for, what team, some mediocre guy, he would know exactly what team he played for. Whoa. He did. It was a pleasure to teach you in high school, but yet I hope that I was a good example for you to become an adult and to face adversity, because you and Anna are going to go through times where you won't see eye to eye, but yet you have to rely on each other. Look through the differences and look through who you two really are. You guys are one. You guys are one. Not divided, you guys are one. What Anna goes through, you go through. What you go through, Anna goes through. And what I'm very, very excited about is that, Austin, you have an extremely good support staff in your friends. You guys still are a couple, but yet you still need your individuality. Anna, you still need to go and frolic with your friends. And Austin, you got to go play your foosball with your friends. You know what I'm saying? But yet, you two are still one at the end of the day. And don't ever forget that. I pray to God, I ask His blessing on your marriage, because you guys are superior together. I've seen a big change in Austin because of you, Anna. And just the time I've been up there with your house, I've seen a big change in you because of Austin's kindness, his love, his generosity. And just keep that as number one, because it's not about you, Austin. It's not about you, Anna. It's about the both of you. I love you guys. I love you.
Candy cigarettes to take that job.
Okay, so I'm pretty bad at giving speeches. So let's all just get relaxed. Let's get relaxed. Wait, what'd you say? Thank you. Okay, let's get relaxed. Let's all lift our glasses, lighten the mood to Austin and Anna. Cheers. There's going to be a couple of these. Okay. I don't know. Okay, 1 second. Thank you. Let me start off by saying thank you for all today for driving all the way down here. I'm sure it was a journey for most of you. And hopefully us dancing like a bunch of fools here in a little bit makes that trip worth it. So like many of my close friends, I met Austin through work at the warehouse, which might actually be haunted right now due to Austin and I making our own Ouija board and playing in the break room. I still work there, and odd things happen all the time. Other than possibly haunting the place I still work at, we have shared plenty of memories, like going to impromptu trips to like South Dakota, Colorado, one of which ended us 30 miles away from the closest town on an old logging road in Austin's old Malibu, just because Joe, thanks Joe, wanted to sleep in the campground that had the cemetery in the middle of it, to partying at the old Cambria schoolhouse, which was an eventful night all around. One notable thing was when a new friend in the group pulled an airsoft gun and said he was going to shoot us. Austin thought this was a real gun. Needless to say, after a few tears and some talking to try to calm him down.
No, wait, please, I have to go to college.
It might have been an hour or so of talking him down. It was a blast of a night. I could keep going with these stories. But what I'm really trying to say is, Anna, you have your work cut out for you. But it will be memorable. I promise you that. You seem to both lift each other up, making one another a little bit better every day. So, like Austin and Anna lift each other up, let's all lift our glasses to a long, happy marriage. Cheers. Thank you.
boy. I drank most of your drink. I hope you don't mind. Well, where do I even begin? I mean, we're here to celebrate a bunch of beautiful things coming together. You know, obviously, the man and woman of the hour, Anna and Riddy. Woo! Their family and friends coming from all over the world. I asked her sister's boyfriend, Yen. Says, "Oh, how do you like the Philippines?" And he says, "Oh, I'm from Vancouver." Great start. But I got you, bro. Let me tell you something else about this family, though. We came over to Riddy and Anna's a couple nights ago. They've been doing karaoke for 7 hours, and they're singing their hearts. So they got Riddy and I to sing "Ring of Fire" by Johnny Cash. I won't make you do it again here. Don't worry. Sorry, I had no option. So I mean, we went to preschool together. I'm pretty sure. At least. If not, well, might as well. Yeah, we grew up in good old Sheraton, Iowa. I never really saw you much in the summers though, because you were locked in. Then you went to college. You drank a lot and you were sad. And then this is the fertile ground in which Riddy and I's friendship really started to flourish. We always kind of knew each other, but then that's when we really were like, He's like, "What am I doing with your life?" He's like, "I don't know." He says, "What are you doing with yours?" "I don't know." So then we go and we live with each other in Roth. Now that was a pretty fun time. That's really where our friendship started to blossom. One small story. Where's John? John, where are you at? One time, this was his idea. I promise. Okay, so there's these big recycling garbage cans. He says, "Yo, hey, you should put me in it. You should kick me down the 3-story staircase." And we're like, "Yeah, that's a great idea." That's why we load him in there. Down the stairs he goes. This big spiral staircase, dude. He made it almost halfway down the second floor. It was amazing. But somehow through that, Rudy and I ended up growing very close. We had many 5-hour conversations with each other over all sorts of stuff that I won't even bring up here. But now and then, even he was the best man at my wedding, and his speech, he had such a beautiful speech. I mean, you know, it really brought me back to a lot of really loving memories of my friends, my wife. Somehow he managed to sneak a 9/11 joke in there, expertly weaved. So he's sitting here thinking, I'm like, how do I top that? The Holocaust? No. I'm not so sure about that one. Bring that up at the wedding speech, I mean. But anyway, we've got But really though, I mean, it was no surprise to any of us from after a couple weeks of being introduced. Like, oh, okay, yeah, it's Riddy and Anna. We look at you and say, oh, it's not just Riddy, it's Riddy and Anna. Your dad was right. You are one being. This is a deep mystery of the universe. Two things becoming one thing. It's a beautiful thing. That's why we're all here celebrating it. That's what God wants for us. So, and I know Riddy better than I know you pretty well. But I know Riddy pretty well. You looked out. I'm telling you what. Riddy, there's a reason he's the best man at my wedding. He's best man in this room. I tell you what. I'm flailing at this point. I had the speech written up until now. I was going to end it live, but no. You guys have brought such an unimaginable amount of joy in Maddie and I's life, just personally speaking, and with everyone else here, I'm sure, in ways that I don't know that only they know. And we're all here to celebrate you two, because you two are a very beautiful thing, and this is your day, and it's been a glorious one. I'm glad myself, everyone else here is here to celebrate it.
We love you. We love you.
He said.